guys, it's Friday. It's the end of a great week. Hopefully you guys had a wonderful week. We had some really good classes this week. Great Zoom class yesterday. Over 30 of you guys joined us, and that was a really fun time. We've got some cool things happening next week for you as we move on. We're going to be releasing some videos as far as some things that you can use, training tools at home. If you saw my video before, where I had the pillow and the broom and the hanger and all that stuff, those things are going to be helpful for you for next week's classes, okay? So the other thing is that if you haven't done so already, we sent an email out yesterday inviting you to take part in Zarek's class, all right? Zarek Hawley has been with me since, been with us since he was 8 years old, little guy. All right, he's a big guy now, all right, 17 years old, and he competed all over the nation and has won some of the top tournaments in the nation at his level, and also was one of the top level wrestlers with Smithson Valley High School. Went state this year. He's gone to district pretty much every year he's wrestled, and regions as well. And so the deal is that he's done a great job in his training and been very consistent. Not only that, he's like an honor roll student, straight A, and does advanced classes. He's been part of the ROTC, junior ROTC over at the high school, track and field, motocross, baseball, football. He's pretty much done it all. But the key is that he's been very consistent in his training on the mat, and that's very much paid off for him. Okay, got a great future ahead of him, and he's going to be coming on part of our coaching staff over the summer. And so he's doing our MMA classes for us. All right, these videos take me a long time to record and then to edit and then produce and then set up all the online training stuff. Working harder now than I have when I was just working at the academy. I'm looking forward to getting back on the mats with you guys, right? This is some hard work here. So he actually has helped me out. He's lightening the load a little bit and taking on the MMA classes. And so he is actually doing that. He said that over here, did a great job. Saw some of you guys participated in that class yesterday. So take a journey over to your email, follow that link, take that class, enjoy it. It's a great thing to be able to do. Kids all the way to adults saw that. Some of you guys got on there. Cam saw you were on there. Holly saw you were on there. And so great job, guys. Keep up the great work, and looking forward to a great set of classes next week. It's a new month. We're going to be coming out with a new lesson plan for the month. All right, all the things, stuff we talk about, our samurai skills on a monthly basis that help us to be able to live a better life on purpose and never to quit. And so we're going to be talking about a few things this month. When we get back onto the mats, hopefully it'll be before April's out, maybe May, and then we'll get in there and we'll talk about all the things that we've covered so far. In the interim, I might even send you guys some little quizzes or something like that you can quiz out, test some of your judo terminology, things of that nature to help you continue to move forward, and give you some other stuff to be able to do. And I know you're not busy enough as it is. And Mom and Dad, I don't want you to have to do too much extra work either as far as emails and stuff like that. That's why we consolidate our emails down, and all the classes now should be coming from our Inochi MMA account instead of our Gmail account. And so we're going to send one email a day, hopefully, and that will get you all the information that you need. Make sure you read it carefully, because all the links are going to be on there for everybody's classes for that day and what we have taking place, okay? So without any further ado, we're going to get rolling, all right? You ready for a great class? Let's go. Yep. Ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. All right, very good. Let's go down my backs. And crunches through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. And technical stand up. Over to your push-up position. Ready, here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Frog it up, and up we go. Everybody feeling good? Nice, here we go. Now what we're gonna be doing is coming out, bringing the legs straight up, just like this here. Don't have to go too high. Remember, we're setting our goal. So we take the hand out, just right here, right leg's coming up. 1. So left hand, right leg. 2, 3, 4, 5. Not too hard. 6, 7, 8. Just warming up. 9, 10. Switch to the other side. Ready in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Good job. And jumpy jacks. Ready in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome job. All right, getting warm. Come on down the mat or on your floor, wherever you might be. All right, what we're gonna do now is our extensions. All right, great ab work on this here because it works the whole body, works your balance. Hands are up, feet are up, don't cross them. Stretch them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. Go push-up position. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Good, all right. Nice. Rotate those hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See, it's not so silly now. The more you do it, the less silly it is. Right? Even though it is still fun. Okay. Macarena. Is that what it's called? All right, anyway. So now we're going to come out, stretch those legs out a little bit more. Right leg comes up. Raise your hand a little bit higher now. Try to get the leg up a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You ain't still doing the Macarena, are you? Mason, Coleman. Here we go. Ready? And 1, and 2. Focus. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome, good. Now remember, let's go onto the counter now. You can use the counter here, you can use your bed, you can use cabinets, you can use a wall. All right, if I had a wall here, I'd use the wall. I got walls around here, but you can't see it in the camera. But I'm gonna use the cabinet because it allows me to get a really good stretch in my leg, right? So we're gonna bring the, one of your legs, doesn't matter. I'll start with my left. We're gonna bring it up and out to the side. So we're basically holding on, coming across, and straight up like that to the side. Here we go, ready in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, and the other side. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome, good, all right. Here we go, next what we're gonna do. I'm gonna bring the leg from behind to the front, but I'm gonna pick up my knee and open my hip. So it looks like this here. And just open, all right, from the side, looks like this here. All right, here we go. Ready, in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, and switch to the other side. Ready, in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, now we're gonna go from the outside in. So I'm gonna pick up my leg, put it down, and then come back. So it looks like this from the side, and then we come back. Ready, in. 1, 2, 3. Keep those hands up. 4, 5, 6, 7. Open that knee up. 8, and bring it down. Turn those hips. 9 and 10. Good. Now the other side. Ready? Here we go. Ready, on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome, good work. Here we go, ready? Right legs back, behind you. I'm gonna put my left leg back, you put your right leg back so we all look the same, all right? I'll talk about that in a minute. Ready, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Backwards now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Backwards. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Ready? Now come forward, really. Keep this back heel, of course, on the mat. Your feet should be about a shoulder and a half width by shoulder and a half width. This front knee is bent, front knee's going over the toes. So you want your feet in a straight line with each other as well, over the toes. And all you're gonna do now is put your hands on your hips, keep your posture up, and you're gonna really push those hips forward, just like this here, and hold that. Sometimes quiet is really good, right? So let's switch to the other side. Now remember, in this Kutsudachi, forward stance, if I turn this way, it's going to look the same way. So now, both feet parallel with each other. Same situation, push those hips forward. Now switch to the other side again. So now I'm going to take this back knee and try to put it down to the floor, but keep this heel on the floor too, all right? So coming straight forward. Of course, you probably won't be able to get your knee down there. If you do, man, you might want to make some money off of that. That's kind of an extraordinary thing. But again, this stretches the Achilles out and the ankle. Ankle gets a lot of use over your lifespan, all right? The kids don't feel it right now. But when you get a little bit older, adults when you get older, 52 right now, and I feel every single year of my martial arts training and walking and running, every single bit of exercise, all my basketball, all my hiking, all those types of things, I feel it in those ankles. So it's really important to really stretch these ankles. Turn to the other side, and those tendons down there. Keep rotating, keep moving them. All of that stuff's really important. Helps to really keep your health up. That's why moving is so important.
sitting down playing video games, binge watching Netflix, whatever those things, those series are and stuff like that, just sitting down snacking, whatever. Not really all that good if that's all you do all the time. Every once in a while it's okay to take a break. But movement helps you have good life, right? Good health. All right, now we're going to come back on the other side. Instead of bending this knee, now we're going to come back, pick up those toes, and put your elbow down on your knee. Really stretch that hamstring out and lean forward on it. Go switch to the other side. Don't know about you, but I'm already breaking a good sweat. Stretch that leg, bring that knee, the toes up. Good, come on up. Gonna open those legs up now, just like this, like in a horse stance, okay? I want to put your elbows inside your knees and put your hands down on the mat. And then walk your legs in, just like this, and then try to sit all the way down and look all the way up. Moving back and forth. Nice, good, come on up. Good, open your legs up. Just like this here. Come down, put your hands on the mat first if you have to. Just keep trying to come down. If you ever get your hands down, then bring your elbows down. Make sure you keep your feet flat on the mat, just like this here. Turn those ankles. If you got that, then take your hand and grab your ankle. Put your head down and grab your other ankle. We're going to go over to your right side now. Put both hands down on the mat. Just kind of put your elbow inside your knee. Turn all the way over. Good. And now on the other side. Very good. Now you're going to put your one hand down on the mat. Let's put our right hand down. We're going to take our right leg. Bring it in, just like this here. Open those legs up, bring your elbows down. Make sure your toes are up to the ceiling. Your knees on the mat, the back of your knees on the mat, all right? And try to keep your back straight as you bring your elbows down. Good, over to your left side. Stretching is super, super good for you. Hands all the way down to the toes. Good. Now the other side, remember, we take our hand, grab the pants right here, drop that elbow in the front of your leg, right in front of your knee. And then take your hand over and grab pinky toe. Keep your leg straight. And remember, it takes a long time for the stretch to really be effective. Not going to take all the time to really stretch in this class today, because to really get a good stretch to really make it a huge difference, we'd have to do a whole class on stretching. You really need to sit in each stretch for like at least 1 minute to 3 minutes before it starts to actually start to take effect. And then you have to actually hold that stretch for the rest of the time, like for another 3 to 5 minutes, right? And so you hold each position for a very long time, breathing in and out, really working the body to get the body to relax and things of that nature. So it takes a long time. But if you stretch on your own, it's going to really, really help you out and be beneficial, all right? We might just do one like video, maybe not a class, but one video that you can actually have access to where it's just a stretching flexibility class, right? If you are interested in that, put in the comment section after this class on the very bottom before you hit the submit button. That would be a great idea. I would love it, whatever the case might be. And any other ideas you might have, some videos that you would like to have to be able to work at home with, you can put that in the comment section as well, all right? I'll be looking for those. So here we go, come on back. Gonna take this leg, cross it over, reach through, grab your knee, and right on the outside, grab your knee and pull it in. Good. Now we're going to go on the other side, take the foot, cross it over. Take this hand, not on the outside of the knee, but on the inside, and that hole in between your legs there. Grab the knee, and then pull, just like this here. Good. Drop the knees down, just like this here. Hands out. Look to the opposite side. Switch to the other side now. Here, drop it down. Good. Before you uncross that leg, I want you to cross it all the way over now. And pick them up and grab the shin, reach across, and put your hands together while you squeeze both of your shins. Really good stretch right here. Kind of maybe hard to see what I'm doing. Try to fix it on the other side. So I'm going to take my leg, cross it all the way over like this here, pull in, and then this hand reaches across it, and I come across both of my shins just outside and grab my hands together and pull. Good, bring both of your knees in, grab the opposite elbows, and tuck your chin, and try to get yourself flat down to the mat, all the way hips, your back, your shoulders, the back of your neck, and your head. And don't forget to breathe. It should be kind of hard to talk if you do it right. As you can tell right there. Good. Bring your feet behind you. So your ear to your shoulder, back shoulder roll, and hips down. Point those toes, and look straight up. All right, go ahead, put your feet on the mat. And put your heels down and try to make a little A on your body, or an upside down V. Hold that position. Good. Come on up. Left arm over your shoulder. Right hand comes up, pull that elbow. Switch to the other side. Good. Hand it behind you. Switch to the other side. All right, should feel a little bit loose. So now we're going to go back and we're going to keep warm just right here. What we're going to do is we're going to do those leg extensions all the way back up again. So when we do those, I really want you to try to reach as high as you can now, all right? So you're going to bring your hand up as high as you can. If it's here, that's high as you can, that's fine. Here as high as you can, that's fine. If it's here as high as you can, that's fine. And when I do this, I want to really bring the leg all the way up here and down. Ready? And 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go to the other side. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome. Good. All right. So now, reviewing really quick, all right? So remember everything we talked about with the blocks this week, okay? Our stances first, actually, let's talk about those, okay? Our fighting stance comes in We start to practice in our fighting stance from what we call the center line position because, again, we want to work on the pivoting, all right? How that works, Shizun Huntai. Remember, in Judo, we talk about this stance, all right, where I take my hands on the inside, turn my heels in a little bit, bend my knees so that way my hands rest inside. From here, if I'm straight, see how my hands can't rest inside. But when I bend my knees, my hands go inside, right? Back's curled a little bit, knees bent, posture's up, chin's tucked a little bit, all right? Very important. All right, when I'm in my center line stance, I'm just here. My hands come out, okay? So when I'm in here, same thing, all right? Center line. But the center line turns into the fighting stance. We get in center line so we can actually work on and understand how to pivot. Keep our heels up off the mat, but not up in the air like this, but just enough to be able to pivot back and forth, all right? Most of the weight is in the ball of the feet in the big toe area, okay? The other thing we talk about is right here and right here. This is where we're trying to keep what? I heard you. Great, exactly. I'm trying to hold it up inside here, just like this here. All right? I can't do it down here where my elbow is, but I can do it here. All right? But if I do too tight, then I'm going to crush it. I don't want to crush it. If I do too loose, it's going to fall out. So I want to keep my hands here, just like this. All right? And then when I here's it helps me to be able to have my hands where they're supposed to be. I'm on the phone all the time, holding this position. All right? So we're inside here in this center line position. Soft blocks. My hands are out. They're not turned in like this. They're not clocked like this. They're not like this. They're not like that. All right? Just out. Just like this here. All right? So my hands are open. Be able to grab, be able to block, all that kind of good stuff. Be able to strike. All right? And I can also close them to be able to do what I need to do as well. All right? In the fighting stance, when I'm in here in the center line position, because again, we're working on what? How to pivot correctly, okay? Just like this. I take this leg, and I will take it, and I will slide it straight back behind me, all right? To where it's about a shoulder to a shoulder and a half width. And then I pivot my body. Notice how the knot in my belt, you heard Zeri talk about that yesterday, and take the knot in my belt and turn. Keep those knees bent, just like this, hands up, just like this here, okay? From the front, it looks like this. When I come back, and then I pivot. All right, you also heard Zeri talk about the fact that you don't want to be a big target. You want to turn your shoulders and turn your hips, so that makes you a narrow target, smaller target. And then when you bow your back and you just come down a little bit, bend your knees, tuck your chin, roll your shoulders, now you're a small target, all right? Versus standing like this here, and of course my hands are down, or like this here, because now I'm huge. Boom, I want to be really nice and small from there, okay? When we talk about our blocks, the soft blocks, I don't need to come way up in the air. It's not hard blocks. We did our drills with that. But from here, I want to come up just like this here. And I'm actually going to bring my head down into it and move my head out of the center line. Notice how it's right here on the edge of this, my vein in the back there. But when I move my head, it comes out. My hand goes where that was, because that's all I need right there, right? So when we do our star block, we're working those, okay? The other thing, we talked about this here, about Kiyoshi always talks about the fact that the elbow is like the eye of the hurricane, okay? So I'm going to be able, and everything moves around that. So I go up, in, out, down, push down. And then when we go to the side block here, remember, all the soft blocks are a lot of rotation of the arms, all right? Really important. Because again, I don't want, see Coleman how I had to pull my gi up? This is what I have to do in class, okay? Because I don't want this bone right here to come out and do any of the blocking, all right? I'm not going to block with that bone. That bone, if I block with the bone, it only takes about 8 pounds of pressure per square inch to be able to break a bone, all right? It doesn't take much at all, all right? Gael, if you're watching this, man, hopefully you're feeling better. Hopefully that bone is healing up really well, all right? Get back on training really quick. So when I come inside here, I want to catch whatever block I'm using. If I'm going to catch the force of the strike with this part of the arm or this part of the arm, and then I'm going to turn it, all right? Turn it, all right? That gives me the ability. If you ever try to stick something in, it's like, you have to twist it. That is going to help you be able to get it in. Same thing here, all right? This gives you some momentum to work with. So my hands are up. If I do my up, I need to turn. Don't go up high. Then I recover. Then I go in, turn, see? And the in block is not behind you like this. We don't do this. I keep it in front because that's where the attack's coming from. So I go in, and then we go out, all right? Same situation. I'm in and then out. Notice how I cap my elbows in. So up, in, out, all right? And then when we go down, for the kids, we always say touch because we want you to bring it all the way over, and then we go down. And notice I'm still doing that rotation with my arm. Down, just like this here, right? Because this is low block. I want to catch and be able to come around. If I'm coming around, catch the leg, I can come up with a high catch on the leg, high single takedown, all that kind of good stuff. So I'm going to come across here and then down, and then the kids say circle back because we want to recover. So the motion of this block comes all the way, and then our push down block, all right, palm heel block. Fingers are not down, we're down here just like this here, all right? And then I have to always bring it back, always recover, all right? Then our side block, remember, I catch and turn. It's like for a round kick. I don't want to catch a round kick in the shin right here. That would really, really, really hurt, all right? Seen many guys get their arms broken when they catch the round kick like this here. So I want to turn out like this here, and then I bring this knee up to the side, remember. All right, I come all the way up here, and I'm blocking with my shin, and I'm bringing my head down. When I block with the shin, make sure, again, the toes are down, because I want to be able to receive that kick and take the block. If I put my toes out, my leg becomes solid, and then, of course, at that point in time, I take the full force of their shin on my shin. Sometimes it's good for me, sometimes it's good for them. And if it's good for them, that means it's bad for me, all right? So we don't want to break that shin either, okay? So I want to bring this up to the side, all right? When we do our fortress kata, same situation, Inochi 10, all right? I'm here, and then I recover. The hand that is blocking next is the one that comes out, and then I come back. Notice again, I'm not going way up in the air. It might look like it, but I'm not. I'm coming here, and I'm getting my head out of center line, and I'm just coming up. I don't need much. It's just getting out of the side here. So when somebody goes to hit me in the head, I'm just here. And then my hand is where my head used to be, and then their hand goes that way over there, all right? So now I'm here. Again, 1, recover, 2, and then the left hand's up, so that means I turn. And my hands are still up, see? And then I recover, my right hand's in front. And then I pivot and turn. Then I recover, my left hand's in front. Then we go, again, like I'm touching, going all the way down, and then we come back, and then I'm over here, and then I come down and here. So we go down and down. Then when I do my in block, I step back in my fighting stance. Now when I'm in my fighting stance, this here, again, now my hand's up. I'm just doing the in block, and again, I close the fist now, and I pivot, and then reverse punch from here. And then I pivot, and I come out, back fist, keep my elbow bent, my other hand's up, and then I pivot again, and then I come out, ridge hand here, right? Notice each time that I'm doing this, it's all together, it's a combination. And then I come straight out with my front kick. Make sure you pivot for the round kick, place the foot off the round kick, remember that I'm here, sideways, so that way when I step behind Kosadachi, I point my toes, my heels, where and towards where I'm kicking. So I'm here just like this, so that way when I bring the kick out and I land, the heel is down, facing, okay? Same situation when I put the foot down, rechamber, I'm still stepping in positions 2 and 4, not 1 and 3 anymore. And then I turn my heel, so I'm here, I turn the heel, so that way I turn my shoulder and I look. So when I turn that heel, it lets me be able to turn my shoulder and locate my target, which is right there, and then I bring the leg out and kick, blade and heel, all right? Remember, blade and heel. And then rechamber. When I put that foot down here, I don't put it sideways anymore. I put it down here. Now I'm in position number 2 and 4, our southpaw, all right? So if you're lefty and you fight left-handed, you would fight here, southpaw, all right? That means your right leg's forward, your power hand, your left hand is behind. All right, then I turn, I do my block. We talked about this block, how soft blocks stay in connection, all right? And I'm trying to close the gap to do an arm drag, wrist control. I might want to pummel in. So I'm turning on this one though, and I'm doing wrist control. I'm grabbing anything, wrist control or arm or elbow or shoulder or whatever I can get to pull them into me and towards me. And as I pull them into me and towards me, we introduce this strike, all right? Vertical jab, all right? Or vertical strike, center line strike. Come straight up. I come straight up from here and straight out, bottom 3 knuckles, okay? So we have striking surfaces. 2 knuckles, all right? Make sure those fists are out. The hands turn back, first 2 knuckles. Then when we turn this way, it's the bottom 3 knuckles, right here, all right? So when I come out, bottom 3. Make sure that you make that fist nice and tight. Pull it in. I don't want the thumbs inside. I don't want my thumbs to the side like this. I don't want the knuckles out. I know it's a little bright right there, sorry. But I don't want that hand coming out here. I want to be able to pull back here. The wrist is straight. When I come out and strike, it's not up, it's not down, right? When I turn, the shoulder turns over, and I turn. It's like my elbow. I'm trying to pop my elbow. Like something's on my elbow, I'm trying to boop, pop it off that way over here, right? First 2 knuckles, right? Really important. So those are the details we covered this week, okay? What we're going to do now, before we start working into our katas, we're going to work all the way, your kicks, right? Don't forget on the kicks, ball of the foot. Remember, I'm pushing and the ball of the foot. See, I'm going to push the screen off here. So I chamber, and then I come up, extension, touch the end, re-chamber, and then down, right? The round kick, remember, it's the shin. So I want to make sure that I pull my toes back. I'm kicking with this part of my foot, all right? The side kick, the blade and the heel, all right? So I'm turning, and I want the blade and the heel coming out. See that right there? So when I blade and heel, I turn, all right? I'm not flat-footed, blade and heel, okay? So it looks like that there, okay? So, very good. So now, before we get into any of that, we're going to pop our leg extensions out really quick. We're going to do our hard kicks really quick to work on our control. Then we're going to go through our katas right at the very end. And I'm going to give you some instructions, all right? So you guys get ready to break a sweat again? Awesome. Let's go. Here we go. Ready? From tension position. Good. Curtis about. Good. You're going to open up. Now when we do this here, I'm going to open up into my center line position, not my fighting stance. I don't want to be back here, but I want to come here because I want to be able to go both sides, all right? So we're going to do soft and hard, all right, to help you out. Ready? Curtis bow. Open up center line. Hey, good. Ready? And we're going to block and then punch. And then recover, block, and punch. Don't forget to get your head out of center line. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Nice, good. All right, remember now, we're going to come out and hook punch. Remember on the hook punch, I turn the hand over, all right, flat like this here. Heard Zary talk about that yesterday. I turn, my other hand's up, so I block out, turn, and here, the other hand is up, home all the time. And then I recover back again, right? So again, remember I turn, make sure my hips make my heel kick up. I don't want to just kick my heel up because that's nothing. It's my hips. I'm here, and when I turn, that makes my heel pop up, all right? And I change my level. Here, change the level, all right? Here we go. You ready to go? Let's go. Ready in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Good. Awesome. Good. Next one. Remember, we're going to come down and straight up the middle. All right, vertical strike. Then we recover down, straight up the middle. Make sure again that when I come up, I really drop my hips and let my hips drive this punch straight out. Down, drive it straight out. I want the hips pushing that punch straight out. Ready? Here we go. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Good. All right, now we're going to go into our in block and uppercut. In block and uppercut. When I do my uppercut, I want to really raise the floor. I'm trying to lift it up. So I do my in block this way, and then I come back and uppercut. Make sure I've changed my level, dig, and I want to really come up. But again, I'm not just lifting my heel. My hips are making my heel pop, and I don't want to come way up in the air like a Popeye punch. All right, just here, just enough penetration. You only need much. About this much to get in to make a really effective strike, right? So we don't want to come all the way through. All right, so here we go. We're going to start with the left side first. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Good job. All right. So listen, these are just ideas for you, all right? How the punches come out. We don't really need them. It's not going to be that particular block, that particular punch every time. It's a good idea to be able to work this together to kind of give you an idea of how to be able to move, block, and counter, make your techniques one motion, all right? And to be able to have it work effectively for you. It's a great warm-up too, all right? Great way to practice your strikes. It's not so boring and mundane, just throwing your hands out, right? So here we go. We're going to pop out now. The hard portion, right? That means these blocks now, because it's an introduction to, like, maybe not next week, following week after that, or maybe even 3 weeks out, we'll come back and visit some of these hard portions of things, okay? When I come out here, I want to make sure I turn. Again, same situation. I'm here and I turn, catch, rotate, all right? And I want the fist to come here, and I want to turn to make this muscle nice and hard there. So I'm turning, making it come out, right? When I come this way, shoot on block. Again, I'm catching with the backside, turning it over on this side. Comes out here, okay? When I go do my low block, eat on but I, same situation here, all right? Catching with this portion, blocking, and then twisting the arm around. Hard, because I want my block to actually kind of be a strike within itself too, all right? When I block in, my Inochi, when I come inside, from the outside to inside, I catch this here and turn inside. Again, this portion of pivoting where I turn and then the pushing and pulling of it, all right? Surikomi, all right? Push and pull, all right? Where I come through here, all right? That's important that this happens with the pivoting of the body, Tai Sabaki, where I come inside here, push and pull, and then that lets me come back out with a strike. So I come in here. This is hard. I'm opening, all right? Because if I was actually doing this in a real situation, or back here, I'm opening and dropping into a deep stance to be able to come inside and then really work hard strike, all right? A lot of penetration in these, cover a lot of distance, all right? A lot of big motions, big movements, and the purpose of these types is the ippon actually, which is like the finish, all right? We want this strike to be kind of the finish strike. Very, very powerful, very, very accurate when it comes out. That's what we're looking for, okay? All right, so here we go, ready? Going through all three, all four actually. Center line position. Remember, we push, pull, nice high tight chamber, push, pull, and then coming out, and again, chambering over on this side here. Then we come back again on this side. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Good, awesome, good. This one here, we block here, all right? I don't turn it over like in the soft block, and I really bring it out when I'm here, and then come out. Reverse punch or hook punch, actually. We can do a hook punch here too. Ready? Here we go. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Good. Keep the hands closed. Make sure you come back every single time. Recover. Gidan Barai. Coming inside. Center line strike. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Good. All right, now we're going to be coming in. Last one. Inside, all right? Inside, uppercut. Inside, uppercut. Inside, uppercut. Make sure when I go in, high chamber, and knock that out and pull the other hand. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Nice, good job. All right, leg extensions. Here we go. Ready? I'm going to be off to the side so you can just concentrate on the leg. We're going to start with the right leg, left leg first. Bringing that up, front kick. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rechamber, the other side. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Go. Round kicks. Make sure you pivot. This heel is turned all the way out on this side over here. All right? Come back here so you can see I'm going to turn the heel all the way out. Ready? Bring it up in chamber. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold. She's looking at your foot. Rechamber. And the other side. Here we go. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now side kick. Again, bring that chamber all the way up. Inside here. Blade and heel coming out. Ready? And 1, 2. Look at your foot. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold it. Go to rechamber. Let's go to the other side now. Gonna come out. Chamber it up. Ready? And 1, 2. Blade and heel. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold it. Rechamber and down. All right, cool. So now we're going to go right into our power kicks from forward stance and kusudachi. All of this stuff, of course, is good for you, for your base, for your posture, and for your technique. All right, here we go. Ready? We're going to start with the right leg first. Coming straight out here, kusudachi. Remember, come up and down. We're just going to do 5 on each side. Ready? Here we go. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Make sure you try to stick that leg out there right at the very end. Ready? Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. All right. Here we go now. Ready? Coming out. Round kick. Make sure you pivot all the way when that comes out. Ready? Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. All right. Now the other side. Right leg. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. All right. Side kick. Last one. You'll begin. Okay. Coming up. Make sure the chamber comes all the way to your chest. When I come up here, chamber it up, and of course, blade and heel comes out. Ready? In 1, 2, 3. Chamber all the way. 4, 5. Good job. Here we go. And the other side now. Ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Nice. Good job. Okay. So now here's what we're going to do. We're going to walk right into our star block set and Hashi-ten. Konuke and Hashi-ten, which is fortress kai. I'm going to go through one time with you in what's called the numeric. Then I'm going to go through in the rhythm, and then the last time in the performance, all right? Numeric gives us the ability to be able to take our time, sort of like in judo, sutagaeko, all right? We're doing repetition, drilling, no demand put on it. We can fix things as we go. You really take the time to make sure you're focusing on doing the technique properly, as accurately as possible. Really important, okay? and then you can fix your stance, you can fix your footwork, because we have these two things that we start in anything that we do in life, all right? We have this ideal thing over here, then we have the real thing over here, reality, all right? So ideally, we would like things to be going this way, things to be happening this way, circumstances to happen this way, people to act a certain way, the economy to act a certain way, our health, with this whole coronavirus thing and all that kind of good stuff. All those things, we would like it to be an ideal situation, how it resolves or it never came about, that kind of stuff. But then we have the real side, all right? The real side is things that happen that we can't control, all right? We can't control time, we can't control other people, we can't control health things, we can't control the weather, you know, those types of things, all right? Those are the real world, all right? So that's what happens when things happen, all right, that are out of our control. All right, but what we can control is how we respond to these things, all right? Whether we freak out, whether we get scared, whether we get sad, whether we get happy, whether we do something about it, whether we do nothing about it. These are the things that we control when it happens over here, and it helps to bring this real side, the reality, start coming this way, towards the ideal, all right? As we do that, we start to see sometimes we have to compromise. Sometimes we have to, not compromise in a bad way, but we have to give little, we have to be able to tolerate things. We have to have some tolerance. We have to have some forgiveness. We have to have some grace. We have to have some mercy. We have to have some kindness. We have to have some empathy. All of those things help us to be able to compromise the situation without compromising our integrity, all right? That's very important. All right, and then what happens is that we find a balancing point. Sometimes it's over here, sometimes it's over here, but we don't operate in these extremes, okay? And so that's what happens when we start doing things at the numeric level in the progressive law of learning, right? And it helps us to bring the ideal and the real together because we try to get the thing situation to where it's coming out the way it's supposed to come out. We take our time, we have to stop, have composure, all that kind of good stuff. And all these drills help us to make in martial arts these two things come together in balance, right? And then we take and we put it into the rhythm, all right? And the rhythm portion of things, that helps us because what it does for us is it allows us to be able to put a demand on what we're doing, okay? Because it has to be done in a certain time. Even if the rhythm is 1, 2, 3, or if it's 1, 2, 3, right then and there, that has to happen, all right? So it's in music, all right? There's a thing, if you ever played music before in performance in UIL and stuff, they had sight reading portion of things. And in sight reading, they would give you the music, you'd have to read it, and you just have to go with it. It was in the moment. You didn't have time to practice, you didn't have time to rehearse, you didn't have time to try to get it right. You had to read the music as it was presented to you in the moment, all right? It wasn't type, like I said, practice work at home. It was a performance. You had to come out and do it at a certain time, all right? So the rhythm of the timing in music demands that something happens at that certain time, all right? Same thing here. Somebody goes to hit us, we have to be able to block, and then we have to counter. So the rhythm helps us to be able to understand the demand that's placed on us to be able to work. And the performance helps us because it develops that fighting mindset. How you practice your shadow boxing, how you practice your shadow wrestling, how do you practice your kata, how you practice your drills. All of these things has a way. How you practice when you do Tsutagaeko, how you practice all those things with uchikomi, with your jiu-jitsu, when you're drilling, all right? All of those things have to do with how you're going to be able to perform. How you practice is how you perform. That's just the way it is, all right? So what we want to make sure, you've heard that old adage, practice makes perfect. Well, actually not, all right? If you practice wrong, it's not going to make it perfect, okay? It's going to make it perfectly wrong. All right, so we want to practice perfect, all right? That's why we slow it down. We make sure we get everything correct, make sure it's accurate, put the demand on the rhythm portion of it, and then come out and perform it, okay? So we're going to go through those 3 levels, and then I'm going to give you some instructions on how I want you to practice those things on your own, okay? You ready to get started? Here we go, ready? We're going to come out, I'm going to go 2 different directions with you, and then you can go. I'm going to go straight towards you, and then I'm going to go on an angle so you can see it. Oh, one other thing, I noticed this week, Evan, great job on working with your kata and stuff. I noticed you got a little confused because you were watching the TV. One thing I forgot about totally is that in class, when we're doing this and I'm facing you in class, I do it backwards, right? As a teacher and as an instructor, those are the things you don't really understand as a student that a teacher and instructor has to do. We have to be able to do it both sides, know when to switch, even when I'm doing the kata with you and I do it backwards and I turn around to make sure, then I have to go and do it the correct way, all right? So my left hand then becomes my right, right becomes left. Anyway, kind of explaining things to you. What we're gonna do is, if you look and you say, hey, Mr. Hayden, you said your left hand, but you put your right hand up on the video. That's if I turned around, it was my right hand. But what happens is that this hand is now your left hand. So I want you to do the kata correctly. I'm gonna be doing it backwards, all right, but facing you, but I'm gonna do the opposite hands. So it kind of makes a mirror reflection, so it's not gonna confuse you so much, all right? Sorry about that, man. All right, here we go. So here we go. We're gonna work star block first, all right? Kohanoki, your blocking set, courtesy bow. Good. Remember, going back in our fighting stance, we talked about how to do that. Ready? Courtesy bow. Ready? Good. So up, make sure it's right. In, get the head out of center line. Out, don't put the hand behind you. Touch for my kids, down, circle back for my kids, push down, back for my kids, side. Good. Elevate a little bit. Up, in, out. We're not going to say touch. We're just going to go down, push down, side. Step back one, step back two. Good. Courtesy bow. From the side now. Ready? Courtesy bow. Right leg back, fighting stance. Ready? Ready? And up, in, out, down, push down, and side. Ready? Up, in, out, down, push down, and side. Step back one, clear it. Step back two, clear it. Go back to attention, courtesy bow. All right, good. Now we're going to go into the rhythm portion, all right? So there's going to be a little bit of a demand. I want you to stay with me all the way through. Ready? Courtesy bow. Ready, right leg back, fighting stance. Ready? Up, in, out, down, push down, side. Up, in, out, down, push down, side. Step back one, clear it. Step back two, clear it. Back to attention, courtesy bow. Good. Now we're going to go from the side angle. Ready? Courtesy bow. Right leg back, fighting stance. Jordanuki, Chudanuchu, Chudan Soto, Giran Barai, Sota Uki, and Suni Uki. All right, up block, in block, mid-level, out block, mid-level, sweeping low block, palm heel block, shin block. Step back one, step back two. Good. Back to attention, courtesy bow. Good. Now performance level, all right? Coming out. Courtesy bow, right back fighting stance. Ready, and just go. Now the other side. From the side, courtesy bow. Ready, hey. Good. All right. Moving on now. All right. Achitin, which means 8 points of blocking. All right. Your fortress kata. For the kids, help you remember the name of it. Coming out, same situation. All right. Numeric first. Courtesy bow. Open up center line. Ready? Hey. Ready? Now we're going to come out with the left hand first. Joranuke. Make sure you pivot. Get your head out of center line. This hand is up. Then we recover. Now the right hand's in front. Then we pivot. Blocking out. This hand's up. Remember, staying home. We don't go way up high. Look at yourself. Make sure it looks right. Your heel's not all the way up in the air. Your base is rooted. Coming back. Now we're going to go to our Chudan Soto. Mid-level outside. The block is in the front. It's not to the side. This hand's up. Make sure you've pivoted. You're not in the belt space in this way. Bring it back. Now to the right side. Block. Elbows are in. Chin still rolled. Tucked. Shoulders still rolled. Knees are bent. Good. Recover again. Now your left hand's in the front. Now Giran Barai. Remember, we have to go from the side all the way down. Circle it back without the elbow coming up. And then we recover, and now we're back inside. The right hand's in front. We come from the shoulder. We go down, pivot, turn the hand. Don't forget to turn the hand. Turn it back. Make sure the elbow stays in, and then we recover back inside again. Good. Now we're going to step back now. The left hand's in the front. Slide the foot straight back, not behind us. Keep the knees bent. When I slide back, I don't want to straighten my legs and come up tall. All right, keep my knees bent, slide straight back, and now we pivot in my Inochi, where I come inside here, and then I take this hand, close the fist, turn, pivot. Then I turn and pivot back again, back fist. Make sure I keep the elbow bent. Then I come back again, ridge hand. Make sure the thumb is underneath, striking with this portion of the hand right here, all right? Ridge hand. All right, now as I rechamber my hand to bring it back into the center line, recover back in my fighting stance, my leg comes up. Chamber, extension, rechamber, place it down in front. Make sure I get the ball of the foot out. And rechamber, put the foot down in my fighting stance now. Now I pivot my foot around here. All right, then I chamber my leg up, extension, rechamber, point those toes, put it down to the side, just like this here. All right, I'm going to move back a little bit. Don't you move. Stay right there. There we go. Good. That way you can see my feet. Okay. Now I just put my foot down for the round kick. I take my other foot, step behind now. See how my heel is facing you? That's what I want your heel to be doing, facing me. The heel on your right foot. Okay. So now your left leg is going to come out. Chamber it up. Put that heel down. Chamber that left leg up and side kick. Yokogiri coming out. Don't lose your balance, Mr. Navy. Coming out, rechamber this leg now, blade and heel, put it down, all right? So when I'm coming out now, I move back again. Don't move. Stay right there because now I put my foot back down again, turn the heel, turn your shoulders, wind yourself up, find your target. You're going to chamber the leg, blade and heel comes out, rechamber, place it down just like this here. Actually, place it over to the side, my bad. And now we're going to turn. See, that's what the numeric does for you. It takes a moment, allows you to stop and correct small things. I'm going to come out, my hand comes up, my two-gun block. I grab, and then my center line strike, and then I rechamber, and then I bring my legs together, courtesy bow, step back one, clear. Step back two, the hand clears. Step back three, the hand clears. Step back four, hand clears. And then come back to attention position, courtesy bow. We're going to speed it up just a little bit now, all right? Still paying attention to detail, not putting that rhythm on it yet. Courtesy bow. Good. We're going to open up, center line position. The left leg comes out, all right? So the left hand's up, one. Keep that elbow in, two, three, four, five. Good. Recover now. Six, make sure again, see I'm turning. My elbow stays down. I don't come out and open my hand way up. Elbow stays down, and then I recover. Good, now we step back here, and the block comes inside, the hand's up here. Make sure that my block's in the right spot, all right? I don't want you guys being like this here, and hand here, all right? You're still in your fighting stance. Knees bent, this hand's here. And then I pivot, and I throw this hand out. Make sure I turn the shoulder over, all right? Hard reverse punch there. Then I come back here and back fist. Good. And then I bring it back. The arm did not straighten out. The elbow's bent. This hand comes around, ridge hand. All right. Striking right to the temple again. One of my favorite combinations right there, all those together. Then I bring the hand up here and ball the foot right to the solar plex. Come down. Then I pivot the foot out. Then I come to the head. And then I put my foot down, step behind, Kosadachi, mid-level section now. Then I put the foot down sideways, turn the heel, look over my shoulder, mid-level spin back kick, put my foot down in my fighting stance now. My hand comes up, grabs, center line strike, and then I come back again, bring my legs together, courtesy bow. Step back one, hands up. Step back two, hands up. Step back three, hands up. Step back four. Good. Bring your right to the left. Close it up. Very nice. Good. All right. Rhythm now. Staying with me. You're going to count it out all the way through. I'm not moving back and forwards, right, this time. I'm going straight through. Courtesy bow. Open up center line. Hey. Good. So the left leg came out. Now we're going to come out with the left hand first. Ready? One. Make sure the elbow stays in. Two. Three. We're not correcting stuff yet. 4. Trying to make it come out perfect. 5. Trying to make it come out right. 6 and 7. Good. Check everything. Make sure it's right now. Good. Now we're going to continue. Reverse punch. 8. Slow. 9. Rib back fist to the head. 10. Ridge hand to the head. Front kick to the body. 11. 12. Round kick. 13. 14. Make sure that grab happened. Good. Step back. Courtesy bow. Step back. 1. Clear. 2. Clear. 3. Clear. 4. Clear. And back again. Courtesy bow. The reason that we do that clearing when we come back is it's just, again, drill, drill, drill. Every movement we make, we want it to have purpose and meaning with you, okay? So that's not really part of the kata per se, but that's what we give a courtesy bow at the end of the kata, but we actually show that we can move back properly, all right? Now, we're going to go on an angle, still working the numeric portion of it. Courtesy bow. Open up center line with the left leg. Ready? Ready in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. See, I made all those connected. 12, 13, 14, 2. Step back and clear, 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 and back to attention. All right, performance level now, coming out, all right? Stay with me, all right? So much as you can, try to make this work. Ready? Courtesy bow. Open up center line, ready? Hey. Ready and go. From the side. Open up center line, ready? And go. Nice job, guys. All right, so listen up. What we're going to be doing is I want you to take a few moments. You have this little rewind thing that you can do on there, and you can actually go back just the last portion, star block set, fortress kata. Practice it as many times as you can, at least 3 times, right? Go through those. That way it gives you some time to really feel and to be able to get better at this and get all the details. If you just do it 3 times and you feel good about it, that's fine. If you don't feel good about it, keep working it as long as you can, okay? And always remember, you can go back to these things and keep reviewing, keep reviewing, keep reviewing, okay? So this is a little wind up of the week, a review portion of it, to help you see what we did this week. Hopefully, this is going to help you be able to get better. Actually, not hopefully, it is going to help you get better if you do it, all right? Next week, we're moving again forward on some different things. I'll send you some training tools over the weekend, so that way you can kind of get those things prepared for the class as we start moving and what we're going to be doing next week, okay? It's going to be a lot, again, solo drills. That's what we're focusing on over the next few weeks. What you can do by yourself at home, okay? We do have a special coming out that's going to help some of the parents. Hopefully, if you guys are able to work with your kids, if you don't already train with them or work with them, this is going to give you some ideas on how to be able to work with your kids in a safe way, all right? Professor Jaster and Mr. Jaster are getting together with Zach and Tori and kind of helping out, all right? Because they, of course, all 4 train Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu together, and they work together all the time, and they have the adults and they have the kids, and they can show you kind of how that
world merges to where you can actually train together and work and drill together, okay? So we encourage you to make sure you be looking for that. Zach's going to show some really cool technique. Tori's going to show some cool technique as well, and how mom and dad can guys work together. And I got a special for you guys if you guys want to make that happen, all right? If you guys are interested in making it happen, working, starting training with your kids at home a little bit, kind of shoot me an email or a text, or even on the comment section of this, say, yes, I would really like to be able to start working with my kids and training with them, okay? Also, in that regard, our Zoom classes, don't forget that you're more than welcome to be able to join us for our live Fight Fit classes that are happening, all right? We send out the connection point with the URL where you can actually log in with the password, all that stuff on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 4 o'clock. I see a lot of the parents there. Some of you guys, of course, are looking for something for your kids to do. That way you can be productive or take a break yourself. That's fine too, but if you want to join us, you're more than welcome to join us, all right? It's a great time of being able to work cardio, strength and conditioning, all that kind of good stuff, and introduce some basic techniques to you as well, all right? So those classes are really a lot of fun. Make sure you guys have a great weekend this weekend, all right? Spend some time together even more as a family. And I know it's like, man, we've been together a lot, all right? But I've seen things grow and things change with you guys. And that's really important. And what I mean by change, getting creative and doing other fun stuff together. And it's an awesome opportunity that we have here to reconnect, all right? And that's a really great opportunity that we have. So stay safe, be smart, keep training, and don't forget to live life on purpose. Never quit.